So this is my get ready with me tutorial doing a halo eye look with my Berries BYS palette. Gotta show you what it is because then you have an idea of what it is. How silly am I? Yes, I have been sick and I will be talking about that during the get ready with me, so you will be filled in with as much as you can actually soak in like a sponge. Anyway, I really enjoyed doing this tutorial because I haven't done a tutorial in so long. It just made me so sad. So anyway, it's really good to be able to chat with you guys again. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely let me know if there are any other looks that you'd like to see me do, and definitely tell me if there's anything that I need to improve on, because hell yeah, I need to improve on everything. Like, that's just life, right? But it's really good to be able to film for you guys again for some fun and action, and stay tuned for some more cool videos, and let's get started. Hey everyone, I hope you're feeling a lot better than I am. Yes, I sound like a chain smoker. I don't smoke, I just sound like it. I've had laryngitis and it's been, oh man, it's just been too much. So as you can see, I look like a paper bag. I just look really bad right now. But if you just roll with me, don't expect miracles to happen today, then that's what you'll see. So to begin with, I'm actually going to remove this lipstick. Now, you're probably thinking, why aren't you removing everything? Well, there isn't anything else on my face, to be honest. I woke up this morning and I just felt like, oh no, I just didn't have the energy to get up and move and groove and whatever. So just so you know, this is a chat with me, get ready video, which is absolutely hilarious because I'm not going out anywhere today, but I just felt like getting ready because it's been a while. I've been sick and I'm not going to keep going on and on and on about it because I'm not a repetitive tape recorder here, but I've missed it. I've missed having fun with my products. I am going to remove this lipstick. That's the only thing that's on my face because that's all I decided to put on my face this morning, was to put lipstick on. I'll give you an example of what I use to remove my makeup. It's the micellar cleansing water. Now, yes, it looks like it's about to finish, and you're right, it is about to finish, but I'm going to use it up as much as I can. This is great because it removes your makeup and cleanses and soothes, and you don't need to rinse. Now, I will explain that my skin is a bit sensitive, so when I remove stuff from my face with this, and I have this just drip onto my hand, by accident, I don't purposefully do it, it stings a bit, and then I do have to wash it off because my skin's dry on my hands. I know, it's ridiculous. I'm like, what's the word when you're sort of shrinking up? Yeah, and English is my first language and I don't even know what I'm talking about. I feel like I'm shrinking. So the best thing for me to do is wash my hands when this gets on my hands because it really itches. But at the same time, actually applying this on my face, it's not so bad. In fact, it's great. And it gets off the makeup really fast. So when you see those ads and people using this micellar water and they get it off in one go, well, that's half true and half isn't. It's a lot stronger than the stuff I've used previously, namely a makeup remover from, was it Maybelline or something like that? There was some other makeup remover and it took forever to get stuff off my face and it smelled bad. But this one, this is okay for my skin on my face, and it just imagine, like, things like glitter, anything that needs adhesives, glue, you need, a couple of wipes to get it off. If you can tell me any product that you think would just remove your makeup in one go, and I mean like magic, please do comment below because I'd be really interested to know, because I haven't found that yet. This one does the job, but as I'm saying, to me, it's better than a lot of products I've used, but I still need to wipe a couple of times to, say, for example, get glitter off my face. Now, enough talking, I'm going to do this. So, I have a bundle of makeup wipes here. No, let's rephrase that. Makeup pads. And I'm just going to use maybe 1 or 2 makeup pads to remove my makeup. I am not a professional, so don't expect it to come off in one wipe. Because it doesn't. But it certainly removes a lot, as you can see. Oh, that's good. And it feels fresh on the skin. I feel a little bit of tingling, but honestly, it's a tingling that feels good. It just feels like it's removing bits and pieces off my face. So, my skin is not the best at the moment. Being sick, your skin sort of dries up and you feel like it's all peeling off and that you've got some sort of mask on your face. So yes, you will notice that I have lots of cracks on my lips, which I am not happy about. I don't know anybody who would be happy about cracks on their lips. So I'm going to do one more makeup remove session. But it does feel like it's doing something really productive, as it's going to get. And as you can see, it's taken off a fair bit of that lipstick. Sometimes it's still wet and I'll use a towel to wipe it off. In this case, just a dry, what's the word? Dry makeup pad. I was just going to say a dry thingy. I know, it's so bad. I'm just one of those people that says a whatchamacallit, a thingamabob, or itsy what's it, or I don't seem to have the words for what I'm saying half the time. So excuse me for that inarticulateness, but that is me all over, and I'm trying really hard to sound better. So I'm feeling like my skin is really dry, but it doesn't need something oily on it. I just want some sort of cream that's going to make it feel fresh and make it feel like I have jumped off a page and just running around with a smile on my face. So this is a Nivea cream. Now you may have seen me use it one video, I think. You can test me later. So one video, I'm going to be using this Nivea cream. Why? Because it's lightweight and because it feels fresh and because I love the smell of Nivea. Now, not everybody likes the smell of Nivea. How do you describe the smell of Nivea? It's like creamy. It's fresh. It's moisturizing. Everything that it says it is. It's for normal and combination skin. So, normal combination, what do we think by that? Lots of texture. Lots of texture. When it's dry. I mean, okay, no, you're right. It doesn't say normal to dry skin. But it certainly helps. All of it. Combination meaning oily here, patchy there, dry there, bit of everything. Anything that has texture basically on your skin. And for the longest time when I was living in Malaysia, my skin was terrible. And when I say terrible, I mean I used to have the ugliest zits on my nose and on my cheeks, and they just looked like fucking volcanoes. They were horrible, and I knew that I was not, you know, I did not deserve to look like that. Like, I just didn't deserve it on my face. So I was a little bit upset at that age, and I think I was like 14, 15, you know, that time when your hormones are going up and down like a roller coaster, taking you with, making you feel like you're a monster, when clearly you're not a monster. And why on earth am I talking when my throat is itchy? But anyway, I'm just going to keep going on at it. I am going to use a lip balm for my lips. As I said, they've been cracked and smacked. So clearly, I love fruity lip balms. And this one is... Clearly, start again. Clearly, I love fruity lip balms. And in this case, it's orange. And it smells like orange. We're doing well. For certain, if you've seen Dennett's Lava Makeup, which I'm hoping a couple of you recognize that name when I say that YouTuber. She's drop dead gorgeous, such a cutie, down to earth, which I think is the bomb. I also think she's Greek, because I recognized when she first came on, well, when I first saw her on video, and she didn't sound like English was her first language, but she's really good at it, no doubt. Anyway, the point is, she has the most succulent looking lips. Like, they look so smooth and silky and moisturized. Really beautiful lips. And I'm a bit jealous. I like lips like those too. So, I guess this video is also explaining to you guys that having silky smooth lips is really attractive. It's attractive on video, in person, and you actually feel good. Like right now, applying that lip balm on my lips, already my lips are saying thank you. Why have you treated me badly for so long? I don't know why I have done that. I'm sorry. I've not been well enough to look after you after the fact that, not to mention, I had laryngitis. Okay. Anyway, so putting that stuff on my lips, I am just thinking that it feels good, and I'm inspired by people who have really silky smooth lips. Okay, moving on from that topic. So I personally don't like to go straight into foundations, and I have watched videos where people take at least 5 minutes to just let their skin absorb that moisturizer. In this case, it's the Nivea one that I used, and then they apply the foundation. I don't like doing that. Number one, because I feel like it takes a long time, and number two, I just prefer to work on another feature of my face, and in this case, it's my eyes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with my eyes. So, going straight in to putting concealer on my eyes, I used the Super Stay 24. Now, I know every time I record this, it's not in focus. You're right, it's not in focus. But I am certainly trying to get that better, so that we can all rest in peace. Apparently, that is a big issue for people. It's not in focus. Not that anyone's complained yet, but you never know. Now that I've mentioned it, I probably will have people that complain. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so getting on and placing that concealer all over my eyelids, followed by a setting powder. Yes, I use my fingers. My fingers are clean, so that's why I do it. But if you're one of those people that doesn't want to touch your face, you can always use a brush. And if I were you, I would use a flat brush just to make an even layer on your eyelids. Wow, I actually speak a lot better when I'm sick. Why is that? Okay, I don't know. Using a fluffy brush, however, I'm going to set the set the concealer in place. And in this case, oh my god, I am so embarrassed. No, I'm not really. This is one of my small Tarte palettes. I don't know what it's called, so don't ask me. But I'm gonna set the concealer on my face with a powder. Okay, I know I'm getting really annoying, aren't I? So as I said, I hope people are doing better today. I know I don't usually do chat with me videos, and it's probably better that I don't, because I say a lot and sometimes I say too much. But I just thought that from things that have happened today, why not? Why not have a chat with my subscribers and my friends? With everyone. Why not? Let's have a chat about what's going on with everybody. Why does that hurt? I swear this brush is out to get me. I'm sorry, but you wonderful people that subscribe, and I do too, so I know I'm a culprit here. Those wonderful people that love Jaclyn Hill, keep loving Jaclyn Hill, but I'm sorry, Morphe brushes just don't do it for me. Maybe I got the wrong set, I don't know. But I swear, this Morphe set that I bought, this one, and there's another fluffy brush that I don't know where it is right now, they scratch my eye. And that's not really what I'm hoping for here. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that. Don't get me wrong, I love Morphe palettes. Morphe does great stuff, and I'm not even gonna go into that Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette review stuff, because that's not what I'm all about today. But yeah, their brushes, I don't know, this I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my camera telling me that it didn't have enough space. Well, make some space. I was doing my eyes, wasn't I? So I've decided to use my Berries palette. And I did create a halo eye before, but I'm going to recreate it because I loved it so much. And I just feel that the colours in this palette are definitely the halo eye colours, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Anyway, so here are my colours. To me, they're so beautiful. Now, I know I say this about a lot of palettes, you've had it all the time, but really, these are cool. I think I'm more of a purple coloured person. I go for my purples, I go for my pinks, I go for my browns. Yeah, it's just that this type of palette is me. Make sense? Okay, good. Moving on now. So, I was thinking that I would start off with a crease colour. Oh, that's the Morphe brush that I was talking about. Let's see if this one actually helps me out. So, I am focusing quite a bit on my eyes, so I will be using smaller brushes than probably per usual. This Morphe brush has no name, so don't ask me to write it in the description box. It has no name. However, go ahead and get yourself some Morphe brushes, because then you'll know what I have. But I really don't know what it is. I'm so sorry. So, first of all, I will use the colour Sundown. Sundown. What a beautiful name for a... And there I go, using way too much powder for anyone's liking in my crease. So just like anybody else, I will find a technique that works for me. So in this case, I've decided to, and I'm going to build up on that colour as well, use the Sundown colour and windscreen wiper motions. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until I'm happy with the pigmentation and the blending of it, because as we all say, you must blend, because blending is our friend. Oh, rhymes. Weird. I was not intentionally saying that, but it worked. So, back and forth, back and forth. We are amazing people. We are capable of amazing things. We just gotta believe it. That's another thing I was thinking about today, is, you know how important it is to appreciate things that you have? Okay, now you're probably thinking, oh my god, she's so philosophical. You're right, I am. I'm well and truly philosophical. So if you don't want to watch my videos, you have a choice. There's like a million videos out there, so you don't have to listen to philosophical people, okay? Yeah, so appreciating people. We don't seem to do that enough in our lives. We seem to take everything for granted. And not that we shouldn't, because, wow, what we've done in our lives, wherever you are right now, you have achieved it somehow. It's not like you were put there. There would be something or some things that have put you in that situation. Whether it's to you a bad or good or great or evil or whatever, you've put yourself in that situation somehow, because believe it or not, most of the time we get what we deserve, whether we want to believe it or not. Whether it's something as ridiculous as oh god, I'm really going to bring it up now, aren't I? But a breakup, or failing something in your exams, or, you know, all this sort of stuff, missing a flight. So many different things in our lives that happen, and we think to ourselves, oh my god, how? Why did they do that to me? Why did they do that to me? And I used to be like that a lot. I mean, oh god, don't we all? Every now and again we just go, why did they do that to me? I'm not trying to complain here. This is a get ready with me chat, so I'm gonna chat with you. But let's be, excuse me, well and truly honest with ourselves. Was it really their fault? Or was it ours? And then, not trying to play the blame game here, but appreciating things is really important, because so much of us go, as I said before, take things for granted. But then again, those things that we have in life, we've achieved. And I'm solely focusing more so on the positive part of it, even though I did mention the negative side. But those people in your life, for example, how would you feel if you didn't have them? How would you feel if they, even the smallest, even the smallest smile that they give you, even the annoying comment that they give you, sometimes it's there for a reason. And I'm just saying it's important to appreciate what you have, because that thing, person, not there anymore, it might be a little bit of a shock for you. And, you know, you just got to think about how, you know, that person actually influences you. As I said, they may be a person that influences you in a bad way, and you don't see that, other people do. Or it might be the other way around. You really do see that and everyone else doesn't, and you just want to get rid of them. I don't know. There's so many things. But to me, I guess the point of my conversation here is I want to start focusing more every day on the things that I appreciate and the people that I have in my life that I appreciate. I appreciate my partner, my mother, my sister, my partner's parents. I mean, just like anybody in your life, you'll have ups and downs with these people. Do we all? Yeah, it's just part of life, right? We can't all be happy with everybody, because whether or not we want to agree with what I've just said, it's family, it's life. There's going to be something that picks on you. Hearsay, you know, it happens. But these people are all there for a reason. They're all there to give you something special. They're all there to help you out. I am not speaking for the majority of the world, because I don't know everybody's families. I don't know if some are more dysfunctional than others. I don't know if some are more easier to cope with than others. I mean, look, I'm not speaking for the whole world, but I am speaking for those out there who do have family that support them, and forget to say just a simple thanks so much for what you did today. You know, I had so much going on in my life, because we all do, right? We have so much going on in our lives, and we just keep gnawing at the things that are pissing us off, rather than thinking, hang on a moment, that person, it may not even be family, it may be a friend, it may be somebody close, someone who did something today. That person, if they weren't there and said what they said today, I probably wouldn't have done that. Or I probably would have been, you know, going down another path. The point is, I didn't say thank you. And it's good to say thank you. It really doesn't hurt. Just like smiling at somebody, it doesn't hurt. I'm not saying you're going to go into the street tomorrow and smile at everybody that walks past you. What? No. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. It's your choice. But what I am saying, however, is life has some pretty cool stuff in it, and we just need to remember to say thanks. Thanks for not raining today. Or thanks for giving us sun. Because without the sun, I probably would have been at home all day doing nothing. I don't know. It's just what I gotta say. And I know that a lot of you are probably listening to this and going, this is bullshit. Yeah, it probably is. To some of you, probably is bullshit. But to me, I'm going to say it anyway. So what? Here we are. So I've just used this fluffy brush. I know I'm going on like a pork chop, and I'm sorry about that, but this is a part of the video. Okay, so I have used my Morphe brush. I was going to say Murphy brush. What is wrong with me? Hello. Let's speak English for a minute. And now I've decided to go into a darker color. Per se, the Juliet. Because I think that's such a beautiful purple. Wow, it's so beautiful. Now, I didn't purposefully wear a pink jumper because I was filming this video. But I have to say, pink jumper and this, it's actually going to go really nice. So just placing this on the outer corner and the inner corner of the eyelid. Why? Because that is already the beginning of the halo look. So with these colors, they're pretty pigmented. Therefore, I probably wouldn't apply a heaps amount. But then again, I am already applying a heaps amount. So don't even listen to what I just said. What am I saying? I need to get I don't have a blending brush at the moment, but I might use this one here. Unfortunately, this has no name. But I'm going to go ahead and blend these together. I find that when I collected a hair, a brush hair. You don't belong in my mouth. So, as I was saying, when I blend, I get really excited about blending. I don't know about any of you guys, but it's really exciting to blend colors together because it actually feels like I'm getting somewhere. I'm actually getting things done. I guess what I was trying to say earlier was go for it with the pigmentation, but slowly build it up. Don't plop on a lot of eyeshadow. Actually put a little bit on each time in moderation. Oh my god, I sound like my mother. In moderation, that's what she used to say about everything. Oh, it was so annoying. Don't worry, I'm not trying to tell you like my mother tells me, but at the same time it sounded like it, didn't it? So just go ahead and do what you think is right. So yes, this does require a fair amount of blending. Exciting stuff. That is so cool. I'm gonna go back into my Juliet color, slowly build up again. Now the next part is really cool. You know what? I'm just gonna work on this eye and then I'll do the other eye off camera because you've already seen it and it's gonna take twice as long. Unless of course you want to sit here forever and listen to me yabber on about everything. But I hardly doubt that you've got the time for it. Oh no, there's sleep in my eye. You don't belong there. Okay. It's really funny because I never thought to do a chat with me. Okay, let's start from the beginning, shall we? I feel that because I've been sick and my throat's weird in the sense that I sound like a chain smoker, I actually want to talk more. And I feel like it's not like I'm not funny when I don't have a chain smoker voice, but I guess it just adds to that silliness, doesn't it, really? It adds to the fact that, oh yeah, I sound like a chain smoker, therefore I actually want to talk a lot more. So I guess it's a bit like when Kristen Dominic, am I right? Kristen Dominic, is that how you say that YouTuber's name? Anyway, amazing person, amazing YouTuber. Basically what she said was, when she lost her voice, she actually enjoyed her voice a lot more because it sounded a bit croaky and horsey and squeaky and all that. And I think I'm having a moment like that now. It's really funny. So anyway, moving on to the important part of the video, I'm going to use the colour Shaded. Shaded is a dark brown colour. In fact, it's the darkest colour in this palette. And if you guys want to really make this look more dramatic, then don't just use this palette because it doesn't have a darker colour than this. You'd have to go in with a matte black shade from, I don't know, one of the BH Cosmetic palettes or one of the smoky eye palettes. Whatever floats your boat. But yeah, this is the darkest it goes. And to be honest, I don't want to use another palette. I just want to use this. I know, I'm so boring. No, I'm not actually. I'm not boring. So yeah, again, blending out with the previous, I'm going to say this is like a crease brush. But the weird thing is, I don't think it's supposed to be a crease brush. And oh my god, it's growing hairs that are not supposed to be there. No wonder I'm having hairs in my mouth. Yeah, so just blending back and forth, windscreen wiper motions just to create that halo eye effect, which I am all about right now. I don't know if this is going to be my go-to look. You know what? It might be. It might actually be my go-to look because I'm really liking it. Yeah, and you've probably seen on my face I've got these massive scars. Well, you can blame Milo for that. Okay, I should have really blamed myself. I'll blame myself. I blame myself for drinking lots of Milo when I was in Malaysia. I'm going to use the colour Glow today. Just using it with my ring finger. Just patting that on so it can make that glow effect on my eyelid. And there we have it. Is the halo eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same to the other side of my eye. They are both complete. Now I'm going to use my liquid liner and kohl pencil. But, see, part of me was thinking, why don't I use the kohl pencil and just be done with it? So just give, you know, a shadow above my eyelid. But then another part of me really wants to go in with a wing because I love wings. I think I'll go with a wing. It's alright. I will go with a wing because I am so ridiculous right now. And I've done my eyebrows anyway. I will definitely create a video where I show you how I do my eyebrows if you're interested, or you might think that they look like giant caterpillars. Whatever, I get it. Sometimes they turn out the way I want them to, and sometimes they don't. So I'm not going to say I'm an expert at them because I'm not. I just really enjoy doing it. So as you can see, I've got my eyelashes on, and those were the ones I told you. They were the Style Carry from Kmart. Done my eyebrows by using the BYS eyebrow palette. Yes, I have told you about this before, and I've also just started using the Bow Professional All About Brows pencil. Okay, it was a cheap pencil, but to me, it did the job. And I just wanted my eyebrows to look sharp because I know previously they looked like... Okay, you know what? We won't even go down there. To me, they look fine, and that's all that matters. So, moving on, I am going to be using my foundation. Longwear foundation in the brand Australis Natural Fawn. So just placing that on my hand. I will have a damp beauty blender, so I'm just making some spots on my face all around. Oh, I love this stuff. It's so cool. With my beauty blender, I'm just going to pat this all over my face. I don't use a brush. I don't know, painting on my face feels a bit weird, but then so does, it's a bit like applying eyeshadow on your eyelids. That could be seen as painting without the wetness. Anyway, moving on. So I'm just patting this all over my forehead and not trying to attack my eyebrows that I have just beautifully drawn on. So we'll just place that around there. And using my my Stay Put, oh, Wake Up. It's a Super Stay 24 concealer. So this is the colour medium. So I just apply 2 lines on my cheeks, sort of like an open triangle. That's the best way for me to describe it. I noticed that on Kristen Dominic's channel that she's recently used less concealer under her eyes, and she said it's because it takes longer to blend. Oh, I think she's right, so I'm going to try that too. I don't know why I did that, but I did that. So just applying this all over my cheeks and any highlighted areas that I want to emphasize is a good idea. And you can use the smaller part of the beauty blender for the smaller surfaces of your face. But in this case, I'm just going to use the fat side so I can just spread it out. I think the palette, the Nude Rose Palette Sculpt and Glow. Yes, I got this from BH Cosmetics and I love it. I love everything, but I love this one. And I'm going to use this brush here. This is the, no I'm not, I'm going to use the Morphe brush. This one, I know I said that the other brushes that I have that are Morphe were attacking my face, but this one's not too bad, I don't think. It doesn't exactly feel smooth either, but you know what, it's going to do for now. I'm going to use this right now to highlight those beautiful areas of my face and my nose and my cheeks. Now, I don't know what you guys feel about people who sponsor. And initially I said I wasn't going to do that. No, I didn't. I didn't say I wasn't going to do that. I just said I'm not sponsoring. I do this for fun. That's right. Those were my words. Okay. Now, if I'm ever sponsoring something, I will tell you. And I'm telling you now that I'm not going to lie about it. I am going to be sponsoring very soon. I'm going to be sponsoring Lip Sense, or also known as Senegence. You may have heard it, you may not. I actually heard it through Instagram, never heard of it before, but it sounds like a pretty cool type of business, makeup business, because they sell things that are long-lasting and wearable. Now, I'm not saying that I don't have or use products that are not long-lasting and wearable and all that sort of stuff, but I guess I know a little bit more about this than I do about other products. Palettes, plates, boxes, containers, just swirling it around in there. That's the thing about this powder, is it smells so good. What is it in here that smells so good? Is it the honey? I don't know, but it smells so good. Oh, there I am dropping everything on the floor. It smells so good. I think it smells like lipsticks that my mom used to put on her mouth when I was younger. Like when she was going out for dinner or something, she used to put lipstick on that smelled like this. And I think that's why I like it so much. It smells really good. Oh, and I got a message. Okay, so who is that? I don't know, but they're not important. Not today, they're not important. Okay, so just placing that around the perimeters of my face. I'm assuming that means the outside of my face. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so then I will be using a smaller brush for my nose contour. The e.l.f. palette, Eyes, Lips, Face. Oh, that's what it stands for. Contouring blush and bronzing powder. In this case, I am not using this at all because I need to contour my face first. Oh my god, I'm such a nuisance. Okay, so using the colours back in my Rose Sculpt palette, I'm using the 2 shades of brown around my forehead. So lightly bronzing that and darkening it a little bit. Using this pink colour here in the e.l.f. palette, and just on the apples of my cheeks and bringing it up to my ears. I love this colour. It's just great because it matches my jumper and it makes me feel like I'm happy. Okay, I'd probably be happy with any powder on my face, but this is actually making me feel glowy, and it's, I'd say it's a little bit shimmery, but it's also more on the pink side, blending in with that brown contour that I made on my face. And followed by this, I must use a highlighter. So back into my Nude Rose palette. Whoa! Is because it's a new pack, it's got that white piece of film on it and it keeps slipping out. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush. It doesn't have a name, but personally, I use it for highlighting and not overdoing it. But I do. I tend to overdo it. And I just overdo things. So using that and brushing it up softly. Okay, it looks a bit like a cut. I get it. I will use a beauty blender to sort of make it not look so harsh, I guess. It's what people want me to do, right? But it's not what I want to do. Okay, whoa. I am blinding everybody, including myself. Okay, here we go. So, using my beauty blender, just pat that down so it sets into the makeup a lot better and actually looks like makeup, not that I've applied a layer of powder over my face, which I have, but we don't want to tell everybody that. So that's set into my face a lot better. Now, followed by this, am I going to do my under eyes or am I going to do my lips? Ooh, what a choice. Okay, I'm going to go under my eyes. So, under my eyes, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics brush. Again, number, I don't know, but you can definitely tell it's different from the last one I used. So, back into my Berries palette. I love that purple colour. I mean, it's just the bomb. So I'm going to be using that again, the colour Juliet, and just softly placing this underneath my eyes. I love how that turns out. That's just so beautiful. It's beautiful. And I'm going to say it again. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Trying not to make the effect of looking like I've been punched on my eyes, but also to let you know that I have a hint of colour under my eyes that matches the top part of my eyes. Because what do they say? They say you got to mirror it. Okay, I'll try and mirror it. In this case, it may just be that colour by itself. And I forgot to mention what mascara I was using previously, but I will mention that now. The mascara I was using was BYS Volume and Lengthening Mascara, and this is what I'm going to be using underneath my eyelids, just to bring out those eyelashes, because they look like they're hiding. And they don't want to come out. Come out wherever you are. This intense gloss butter. And it is a NYX gloss butter, and it's in the colour Intense. No, Black Cherry Tart. Okay, sorry. I will list that below, and you can see what that is. So, just placing this on my lips. You don't want to spray your eyelashes, because then your eyelashes are more likely to get wet and fall off. So, I just go ahead, and I'm not going to talk while I do this, because I'm just going to inhale spray. So, I just cover my eyelids, my eyes, without actually touching them, because I don't want to ruin my beautiful stuff, but just over the top and spray everywhere else. And there you have it, the final makeup look. And please don't comment on my hair, which you probably will anyway, so what am I talking about? My hair is an absolute mess. It definitely needs a wash, but for today, this is what you got. The real live Shani messing up her messy hair. I mean, you couldn't get any more real than that, could you? And I haven't put earrings on either, so I do look a little bit under the weather. So thank you so much for watching this Get Ready With Me tutorial. And yes, I am not going out with this look, or anywhere special anyway. I think I'm just going to the shops. But it's still fun to do, because I can go to the shops looking like this. I can go to the shops looking like whatever the hell I want to look like, because that is just me all over. Really enjoyed creating this makeup look. It was a halo eye look, and I'm planning to do a lot more of those. I feel that I have so much to learn with my cut creases and my halo looks and my even my soft creases, I think, is that what they're called when they're all blended together, but there's no harsh lines or anything like that. And I probably do need to try more looks without relying on my wings, because I don't need my wings for everything. But I really enjoyed doing this for you guys, and I did enjoy it for me too. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back to my channel again, please. It will be lovely to see you. Bye bye.